There are three powerful ways that you can finance your business growth. I mean, these are ways that most entrepreneurs know nothing about, and we're about to decode them right now. We're gonna talk about how to tap in to get financing you need to be able to grow your business, expand your business, even purchase other businesses. And we're gonna help you get the tactics that you need that most don't even think about, using other people's money to be able to rapidly scale your business. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you all the tips and tactics throughout that you'll need. And if you stick around to the end, I'm gonna get you access to 27 killer ways to get the money you need to be able to finance the business growth. We got a lot to cover, so let's dive in. Look, a lot of people look at financing the wrong way. When it comes to businesses, the biggest privately and publicly owned companies in this country are very good at using OPM, other people's money. Let me give you an example. Apple sits on nearly $190 billion in cash, but they have $130 billion in debt. Now, a Dave Ramsey fan would say, well, take the cash and use it to pay off the debt. But if Apple operated that way, they wouldn't be the biggest, most valuable company in the world. Walmart, 80% of what they sell on their shelves, they buy using credit. They actually use credit to buy the items, they put them on the shelves, you pay Walmart money, they take your money and they pay off the credit they use to fund their actual buying of inventory. This is how Walmart to get to be the biggest retailer in the world. It doesn't matter if it's Publix, who's in my backyard here in Lakeland, Florida, or any other company, including Dell, Apple, Walmart, Amazon, they all use business credit to get as big as they are. So how can you tap into the same strategies? Well, the key is to understand that you want to use money to get a positive ROI. If I'm using other people's money to invest and then I get a positive return on that investment, I make money on that investment, then it's a wise move. I don't deplete my own cash flow by taking my own money to make that investment. I use somebody else's money, OPM, to be able to make the investment, get the positive return, use the money I make to pay off the debt and continue the process. This is the key to rapidly scaling. And there's three powerful ways that you're able to use this strategy. The first of which is jumpstarting your marketing. Look, the nice thing about growing a business is you can do it predictably. I talk to a lot of business owners that fail because they get most of their customers from referrals. There's no predictability to their business. Some of them will do $100,000 in a month, and the next month they're down to $50,000 and they don't know why. You don't want to have that fate. You want predictable growth in your business. And the way you can produce predictable growth is to be able to put money into ad spend. When you find something that works by running ads on Facebook or Google or Bing or TikTok or the many different platforms you can run ads with, and you actually find the formula to success, then you can scale that. You can spend more and get a great rate of return. If I spend $1 on Facebook ads and I get $2 in return, that's a pretty good deal. I want to put more dollars in to get more $2 per dollar spent back. But here's the key, you need money to do that. Well, business credit can help you do just that. By actually using business credit, by using financing to be able to fund that growth, you can be able to put a little bit of money in, test strategies, figure out the right strategy that works, and then start investing the money to scale. Now, this helps because in a lot of cases, you might put $1 into an ad and not get the return back for weeks, even months sometimes. So credit financing helps you float that money when you know something that works to help you put more dollars into advertising, start growing and scaling the actual ad spend, growing and scaling the leads coming into your business, and growing and scaling the business itself using OPM, using other people's money to be able to fund that growth, and then being able to use the return on the investment, the sales that you're using from that growth to actually pay off the money that you're borrowing. So this helps you actually fuel the growth of your business, grow and scale even faster. Now, you're also able to tap into business credit financing and use it to expand a business. So maybe you want to buy another location. Maybe you want to start another location. Maybe you want to actually come in and be a franchise. Well, business credit financing will help you do all of these things. One of my good friends and clients, Sam, is a perfect example. He actually started in martial arts since he was a very young kid and eventually went on to buy the actual dojo from his instructor. Great brand, great dojo. Then, within a matter of a very short period of time, he opened up a second, even a third location, and is now in the process of opening 5 more locations. He went from one gym that was around for over 40 years as one gym, and within less than 5 years, tripled it to 3 gyms, and now within another 3 years, we'll have another 5. That's how you build an empire. And he's done it using business credit financing. He plugged into programs like Credit Line Hybrid, where he was able to get high limit credit lines to be able to fund his business. That actually gave him the money he needed to create a second location location. Then that second location started obtaining students. Then those students started creating a positive ROI where the actual money coming in was enough to cover the expenses and pay back the debt. Then that location was paid off, then moved to the third, and now continues to move on and on and on. Look, using business credit financing is a great way to expand when you have something that works. It helps you create a franchise, helps you create multiple locations, helps you expand around the country or even around the world by actually giving you the money that you need to fuel the growth. Now, another powerful strategy to be able to tap in and use financing to grow is to buy other businesses. Look, one of the easiest ways to build a business isn't to build it at all. It's to buy an existing business. If you want to increase your SEO, well, it might be easier to buy an SEO company. If you want to get more customers, well, then it might be easier to go to a competitor or somebody else that has the exact kind of customer you have and buy their business, automatically, radically increasing the amount of customers you have. Look, acquiring a business is sometimes an easier, faster, and better solution than it may be to actually start a business from scratch. And business credit financing lets you do just that. As a matter of fact, you can get SBA loans for up to 90% of the purchase price. And the other 10% that isn't covered by SBA loans, you can get other kind of financing like credit line hybrid, like term loans, like other kind of credit lines, even seller financing to be able to get the rest. So you can actually tap into other people's money and use business credit financing to get nearly 100% of all the money that you need to make that acquisition. So acquiring a business, powerful growth strategy, business credit financing is the key to making it happen. So now we've just looked at 3 powerful ways to expand your business using business credit financing. And it doesn't matter if you're using it to scale your marketing spend, to create other locations, or even net branch, or even to acquire other assets or businesses that will help you grow. Any of these 3 can be powerful strategies that could create 7, 8, even 9-figure businesses, and all 3 of them can be powered by business funding and credit. So how do you get the funding you need? Well, check the link out in our bio. If you check the link out in our bio, you'll access our guide on 27 killer ways to be able to get the financing you need, along with other resources that will help you get the money you need to deploy to be able to accomplish any of these 3 strategies. And don't forget to give us a call for a free finance assessment as well. On this finance assessment, we'll actually make sure your business is set up where it's fundable, where lenders and creditors want to give you money. We'll talk about all the financing you can get right now. We'll help you with business credit building. It all happens by giving us a call at 877-600-2487 or scheduling online at creditsuite.com/consult. Did you get value from this training? If you did, make sure you like and subscribe and keep your eye out for our next training where we talk about more cool ways to get the money you need to start and grow your business.